What if I told you there's a city in the middle of the forest, frozen in time, where children's toys are still scattered on the floor, school books lie open, and no one ever came back to finish the day? They say no one lives in Pripyat, but people who've been here tell a different story. Welcome to Chernobyl's abandoned ghost town, where the spirits never left. Deep in northern Ukraine lies a ghost town frozen in time, Pripyat. Once home to nearly 50,000 people, now it's nothing but silence, shadows, and whispers. But is it really abandoned? Or do the spirits of the past still walk its cracked streets? Built in 1970, Pripyat was a model Soviet city, young, vibrant, and proud. It was designed to house the workers of the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant. With modern apartments, schools, and even an amusement park, it was a paradise for its time, until the unimaginable happened. April 26, 1986. Reactor 4 exploded. Radiation swept silently through the city. In just a few hours, residents were evacuated, told they'd return in a few days. They never did. Today, Pripyat is a forbidden zone where nature is taking back what mankind once claimed. But beyond the vines and decay, people say there's something else here, something watching. Locals and explorers tell of strange encounters. Voices in the wind, shadows moving across hallways, and eyes staring from empty windows. Scheduled to open on May 1st, 1986, the Pripyat Ferris Wheel never gave a single ride. Now it's an icon of abandoned joy and sorrow. Some say you can hear it creak at night, even when the air is still. This kindergarten looks like everyone left in the middle of the day. Toys lie frozen in play. Paranormal investigators report cold spots here, and the sound of children giggling when no one is around. Here, the first Chernobyl firefighters were treated before succumbing to radiation. It's said their spirits linger. Radiation levels are still dangerously high in the basement, and no one dares to enter alone. Multiple explorers have captured mysterious EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, in the dead silence of Pripyat. One whispered "Pomogimny," Russian for "help me." Others claim to see a figure known as the Watcher, tall, faceless, and always standing in the distance, staring. There are no residents here, but there are watchers. Why do some areas feel colder than others, even in summer? Why do electronics glitch, batteries drain, and footsteps echo behind you, even when you're alone? Some say it's just the radiation. Others believe Pripyat has become a thin place, where the barrier between the living and the dead is paper thin. Visitors report hearing laughter near the Ferris wheel, but it's faint, distorted, like it's traveling through time. A woman once claimed she heard her own voice calling her name. In 2019, a documentary team claimed to have caught a man in civilian clothing, walking alone in the distance. Seconds later, he disappeared behind a wall and never came out. The reactor is sealed, entombed in concrete and steel, but explorers describe a low humming near it, like a mechanical heartbeat. Machines shouldn't still be running, but something is. Deep in the old community center, a Soviet radio once used for announcements still picks up noise. Not music, not chatter, but someone whispering coordinates. In a 16-story apartment block, one elevator door sometimes opens by itself, despite the building having no power. Locals call it the elevator of the departed. The forest surrounding Pripyat is unnaturally silent. No birds, no wind, just stillness. Too silent, as if the woods themselves are holding their breath. But those who've dared to wander its overgrown paths speak of something chilling, faint, rhythmic chanting. Not in Russian, not in any modern tongue. Like an ancient ritual, echoing through the trees, circling the listener, as if the forest remembers something, and is trying to summon it back. In the dead of night, deep within Pripyat's forgotten corridors, explorers set up motion-activated cameras. Most nights, nothing. Just silence and static. But then, footage reveals something chilling. In the pitch black, small pairs of glowing eyes flicker on screen, suspended midair. No body, no shadow. Just eyes. They don't blink. They don't move. And when the curious dare to approach the spot, there's nothing there. No heat signature, no trace, nothing visible. In a building swallowed by time, where wallpaper peels like old skin, floors creak under the weight of history, and the air hangs heavy with mildew, there is one room that defies it all. Behind a door that barely stays on its hinges, lies a space that looks completely untouched. The walls are pristine, the air oddly fresh, no dust on the furniture, no cobwebs in the corners. The bed is made, the clock on the wall ticks in perfect rhythm, and a faint scent of flowers lingers. Out of place in this ruin. It's as if time skipped this room entirely, or as if time is still moving inside it for someone. A teacup rests on the table, warm to the touch. A chair is pulled slightly away, like someone just stood up and left. Explorers call it the living room, but no one stays in it for long. Some say they feel watched. Others hear faint breathing, even though the room appears empty. And no matter how long it sits abandoned, it never gets dirty. Over the years, a handful of urban explorers went off path and were never seen again. Some were thrill seekers chasing rumors, others were experienced, careful adventurers, but all vanished without a trace. Search teams found no gear, no footprints, nothing. Their final radio transmissions were always the same. A brief silence, then a voice saying, "I see something." That's it. No scream, no explanation, just those three chilling words followed by static. Whatever they saw, it was the last thing they ever reported. Pripyat isn't just abandoned, it's watched. The empty buildings, the crumbling amusement park, the silence, it all feels too still, too aware. You can visit, you can film, you can even laugh off the chill crawling up your spine. But some say, when you leave, something leaves with you. Not a souvenir, not radiation, something else. A presence, a shadow, a whisper that wasn't there before. It follows, it waits. Would you risk it? Pripyat may seem abandoned, frozen in time, but many believe it's never truly empty. Something unseen lingers in the shadows, watching, waiting, and sometimes following those who dare to enter. If this story sent chills down your spine, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next haunted adventures. And we want to hear from you. Would you have the courage to explore the haunted spirits of Pripyat and face what might come with you? Let us know in the comments below. True courage is found in facing the mysteries hidden in the shadows. For in the silence of forgotten places, we discover not only the past, but ourselves.